Okay, so this is 6.3, the sine law. So there's a formula for the sine law. If you're talking about triangle ABC, so triangle ABC, where this is side A, this is side B, and this is side C. It wouldn't be a right angle triangle. The sine law is used for non-right angle triangles, so triangles that do not have a 90 degrees in them. But you can write this sine law in two different ways, where A over sine A is equal to B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. Or you can write it where you flip it, where the signs are on top. Sine A, sine B over B, sine C over C. So these are just the ratios of the side A over the sine of angle A. When you're using the sine law, you will only use two of them. So you'll never use all three together, but they are all equal to each other. Their ratios are all equal. So you can choose any two in these, and I'll show you what I mean with the examples. Basically, you would use this form of the formula if you're looking for a side. So this is looking for a side in the triangle, and you'd use this form of the formula if you were looking for an angle. Looking for an angle. And the only reason why we'd use that is because the angles are already on top, and here the sides are already on top. So it just makes it easier when calculating. If you're looking for an angle and you end up using this one, you can still get the right answer. It's just more rearranging. Okay, so let's do an example so I can show you what the sine law is. So in triangle ABC, we want to find side A to the nearest meter. So this is not a right angle triangle. And what you need to do the sine law is one complete ratio. So you need one of these ratios and have both the number on the top and the bottom. The easiest way to do that is that if you can circle the opposites here and you have both values, then you have a complete ratio. So right here you can see that we have the angle of C and the side of C. So we're going to use the C value, and we're looking for side A. So if we're looking for a side, we're going to be using this equation here. So A over sine of A is equal to, and we have the values of C, so we're going to use the C. C over sine C. We don't have to use the B at all. We don't have that information. So now we can just plug in our values. A is what we're looking for. Sine of A, so the angle is 60. C, side C here is 10. And angle C is 50. From here, what you want to do is cross multiply. So you're going to multiply the sine 50 up and the sine 60 up. Okay, so A times sine 50 is equal to 10 times sine 60. So we just multiplied the signs up. So now we're not dealing with fractions any longer. We need to get A all by itself. So you need to move this sine 50 over to the other side. It's being multiplied here, so to move it to the other side, we're going to divide. A is equal to 10 sine 60 divided by sine 50. And from here, it is just plugging it into your calculator. So you might want, if you use brackets in your calculator, you can probably do this, but you might want to find the values of the top and then the bottom and then divide. So 10 times sine 60 is equal to 8.6603 divided by sine 50 is 0.7660. So 8.6603 divided by 0.7660 is equal to 11.3. And that is your side A. Okay, example number 2. On triangle ABC, given that that the angle B is 48, angle C is 25 degrees, and a side A, so A is right here, you can also name it as side BC, is equal to 36 centimeters. Find the length of AC, so that's our side B here. So to do this question, to do the sine, use the sine line, you need to have one complete ratio. And complete ratios you can see by circling the angle and the side. If you see here, we have the 25 degrees. We do not have side C. We're looking for side B, so we're going to be using the B value here, B over sine B. Now the only other one we have here, we have side A, but we don't have angle A. We need to find it. We can find it because we know that when you add up all three angles in a triangle, it should equal 180 degrees. So angle A is 180 minus the other two, so 48 minus 25. So 180 minus 48 minus 25 is 107. So this is 107, and this will become our complete ratio. So we want to use the ratio of A. So A over sine A. From here we can just plug in our values. So B over sine 48 equals A, this side A is 36 over sine of angle 107. We're going to cross multiply. So the sine 107 gets multiplied up to the B. And the sine 48 gets multiplied to the 36. And then we need to get rid of this sine 107, and we're going to divide it to the other side. Sine 107. Okay, so here's plugging into the calculator. So 36 times sine 48 is equal to 26.7532 divided by sine 107, 0.9563. So 26.7532 divided by 0.9563 is 27.97, which would give us 28 centimeters. Okay, sorry, there you go, 28 centimeters.